Hey Raiders, my throat hurts.
And I'm congested, and this is Channel 8 LTV News.
The Raider Cup started this week. On Monday, the tentative was badminton. On Tuesday, it was the relay races and obstacle courses. Wednesday, it's jumbo soccer. Thursday, Velcro wall, jousting. And Friday is the powder puff game.
Each class is supposed to wear their class colors for the entire week of Raider Cup. Freshmen is gray, sophomores are white, juniors are blue, and seniors are black. Snacks will be sold at events for $2 strong bucks or $1.
And even better, there will be a big surprise for the entire class who wins the Raider Cup. So show your support and come out and root for your class representatives.
Last Friday, LHS held the Special Olympics. Here's an interview with Mr. Rayleigh.
Well, that's it.
I'm here with Mr. Rayleigh to talk about Special Olympics. So what is Special Olympics?
So Special Olympics is a year-round program. It's for people with disabilities. It provides them an opportunity to compete in those sport programs that every other student here in the school has opportunities to. But because of the person's special needs, being on the baseball field or playing lacrosse may be not the most appropriate setting for them. So Special Olympics, created by Eunice Kennedy Shriver, took these traditional games, activity sports, and developed it in a way so that this population could participate and achieve and ultimately shine on their abilities and their successes. On Friday, April 20th, Leonardtown High School is going to host our spring games, which is a spring qualifier for those Special Olympic events, and it's in the area of track and field. So what happens on Friday? There will be upwards of 400 athletes here. They're going to participate in running events, throwing events, and jumping events on the Leonardtown High School track. It's a humongous community effort and event. We'll have students from Riken, Great Mills, Chopticon that are here to escort those athletes and get them to all their venues in a timely manner so that we can compete into those three events. At the conclusion of the day, athletes will hopefully walk away with a little more self-confidence, a higher self-esteem and self-worth, and if they achieve well, they'll come away with some hardware, some medals too. On Monday, you'll be able to notice and see some of our students here as they walk around and they show off their medals. They're going to be extremely happy for the opportunity that was provided to them. If you see one of those, ask them about it. They would be more than willing and happy to share. It's an event that is rewarding for the athlete, but I think it's even more rewarding for us as escorts and what we would normal people, because we develop some compassion, some empathy, and a better understanding of what we are and how to work with that community.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, that's it for school news. Now let's hear about student life.
The Alka Placers test will be given on April 25th. For those who plan on attending CSM, you must sign up in the Career Center to take it.
Prom was last Saturday. Here's an interview with...
For more scholarship opportunities, please see Ms. Hazelgrove in the Career Center or check in the Career Center scholarship page.
The Chick-fil-A Leader Academy is holding a powder puff game on April 27th during 1 hour lunch to raise money for the local cancer research. If you want to sign up for a team, please do so. The freshmen are playing the sophomores and the juniors are playing the seniors.
Please email Samantha at samanthaxlewis@gmail.com if you have any additional questions. Tickets will go on sale April 16th to the 26th for $2, no strong bucks. There will also be prizes awarded to winning teams. To sign up, go to the link below.
Speaking of Chick-fil-A, do you love some Chick-fil-A breakfast sandwiches? Come support your LHS peer mediation group by getting some Chick-fil-A for breakfast on Wednesday, April 25th. We'll be selling chicken minis, chicken biscuits, and sausage or bacon biscuits on April 25th from 7:30 to 7:55 at the main entrance at the bus loop.
Come get some Chick-fil-A breakfast sandwiches and support the peer mediation group. I know I will.
This week's trivia is, what is the popular show on Netflix right now? Put your answer in the answer box in the media center for the chance to win a prize.
Now here's arts and entertainment.
Anything Goes is the name of this year's school musical. It's about a young man who follows his bus onto a cruise ship, leading him to meeting some unexpected people and the love of his life. It will begin on Friday and ends on May 6th. You can purchase your tickets by going to lhstheater.org.
Now here's Courtney with this week's top 5. Now here's school sports. On the 26th, tennis has a rescheduled away match against Glen Burnie starting at 4. On 27th, tennis, baseball, softball, girls lax, and also boys lax all have games. Tennis plays Northern home starting at 4. Varsity baseball and softball are home against Huntingtown starting at 4:30, and JV play away starting at 4:30. The boys and girls lacrosse play Huntingtown, girls are away, and boys are home on their senior night. JV at 4:30 and varsity at 6. Come out to support your Raider teams. That's all for school sports. Now here's some NBA playoff news. The NBA playoffs have been pretty exciting. 3 out of the 6 series are tied up at 2-2. The Warriors lead the Spurs 3-1, looking to finish them off. The Timberwolves and Thunder are hoping to tie their series up. And that's it for NBA playoff news. Now here's some international soccer.
The famous soccer tournament, the Champions League, is now entering the semifinals with games between Bayern and Real Madrid and Liverpool and Roma. The games will be played on Tuesday, April 24th and Wednesday, April 25th, and the second leg is the week after. Now let's talk about our world news and weather.
A white van plowed into pedestrians in Toronto's bustling New York area Monday, killing 10 people and leaving at least 15 injured. Witnesses said there was a pandemonium after the vehicle collided with people crossing a busy intersection at Yonge Street and Finch Avenue, mounting the sidewalk and leaving a trail of destruction almost a mile long. Chelsea Luello, who works at Capriccio Cafe, saw the incident unfold and said she thought the driver was hitting people intentionally. It looked like he was going straight. Halfway through the sidewalk, everyone was going crazy. A witness told CNN network partner CTV, saying the vehicle was going up to 45 miles an hour when it hit the crowd. The man, who was overcome with emotion by the horror he had seen, was driving at the time, and he said at first he thought the driver was having a heart attack until he saw the white van speeding and striking people on the sidewalk. He's just hitting people one by one, going down, the witness said. It's a nightmare. It was really bad out there, all these people on the street getting hit one by one. He added he had seen a stroller with a baby flying in the air, split in half. Though he added he did not see whether it was occupied. Bursat Nurai, the manager of Tafton Kebab, said he saw the white van hit the bench in front of his restaurant. He ran outside and saw 2 or 3 people on the ground.
Donald Trump is not the only president who wants to make his country great again. His first state dinner guest, Emmanuel Macron, wants to do the same. That's why the young, pragmatic French president is giving the impression that there's nothing he'd rather do than spend time with his scandal-plagued U.S. counterpart, offering him the respect and validation he craves. But he's not acting purely out of the goodness of his heart. To fulfill his goal of restoring France's prestige and global influence, he needs to the United States, and that means there is no choice but to deal with the man in the Oval Office. It was a dynamic display when Macron played a leading role alongside Washington in punishing chemical weapon strikes in Syria, reinforcing the values of Western civilization that many Europeans believe Trump disdains. It's why Macron is so insistent that despite Trump's instincts, the United States cannot afford to withdraw its troops from Syria and leave an open playground for extremists like ISIS and regional superpowers like Iran. And explain why Macron, who greeted Trump with an air kiss on his cheek as he arrived for his state visit to the White House, has gone out of his way to be friendly to Trump, who is as unpopular in France as in the rest of Europe. On Monday, the leaders flew by helicopter past the monuments in Washington, a city laid out by French architect Pierre-Charles L'Enfant, before heading down the Potomac to dine with their wives at George Washington Mansion at Mount Vernon. The first state visit of the current presidency is attended by Trump to return to compliment offered by Macron when he made the president guest of honor at French Bastille Day, national celebration of last July, at a time when other European leaders were still recoiling from the shock of Trump's America First revolution. And here is this week's weather.
This week's weather starts out pretty chilly and is a little rainy. It'll make its way from the mid-60s to the low 70s, so you'll need a light jacket.
Abracadabra.
That's it for your weather. Now here's the student of the week.
Our student of the week is Lily Coombs, who is a foreign exchange student and has a vlog on YouTube about her experience here in America.
We have a few birthdays this week. We would like to wish a happy birthday to Mr. Martin, Miss Truesdell, Miss DeForest, Miss Collins, and Miss Sunderland. Happy birthday from all the LTV crew to you.
Recently, the LTV crew has been deprived of our Jolly Ranchers since probably like December, late January. We really need some Jolly Ranchers in our lives right now, especially me. I don't think I can deal without having them. There's somebody right here, I don't know if you can see that, they chewed it up and they probably stuck it to the side of the Jolly Rancher donation bin. So yeah, this is the official Jolly Rancher donation bin. If you have any Jolly Ranchers lying around, for the love of God, please help us. Our first donation, let's try that again. Our first donation is a green one. And then we have a red one. Red one. So please make sure that if you stop by the media center, donate some Jolly Ranchers.
Thanks for tuning into LTV this week, Raiders. Check out what's new in school, world, and sports news and entertainment through our imprint link on the LHS website.
Alright guys, I'm Chris.
And I'm Colin. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful week.
Stop me on the corner, swear you hit me like a vision. I wasn't expecting, but who am I to tell